did a good job from their first game, and this is gonna be the second game. Is it a 2-0 for the Empress Phoenix, or makakabawi ba ang Lakan Hiraya? What are your thoughts, Izaq?
Feeling ko hindi pa ito yung huling ariba ng Lakan Hiraya. Mainly because EPX, they played great, but they draft even greater. Ang ganda ng draft nila to the point that yes, they nullified the impact of PJ Su on that Corki. Kasi wala siyang clear target na tatanggalin basta-basta. And kailangan mo si Missy Hops para talaga mag-set up doon sa sitwasyon na yun na hindi mo basta-basta magagamit yung Corki na pang follow up kasi ang hirap ng mga targets. Sobrang mobile. So, siguro, kung makakabawi man, Lakan Hiraya dito, they have to win with the draft first. Kung mananalo sila sa draft, I think this is gonna be a fairly even game.
That is true, Boss Izaq. And this is not the end of the game. For sure, pinatikim lang tayo ng both teams natin dito. And mas mainit pa ang second game. I'm looking forward for a good draft. Yun yung sinasabi ni Boss Izaq. Kasi alam naman natin, minsan sa draft talaga tayo nagkakatalo. Pag nakukuha yung mga comfort picks natin. Or na-outdraft tayo. Kasi uso ngayon yung mga hindi na uso ngayon yung utility support More on like, yung mga Brom talaga yung mga kinukuha nila dito. And, sometimes I really want to see Lakan. That's one of my favorite support, guys. Ano naman yan ni Boss Izaq? Ikaw ba, Boss Izaq? Ano ang favorite nung hero? Alam ko na Jinx. Jinx kasi yung pinanggamit niya sa amin sa rank games.
Hindi ang paborito ko, Diyos ko po, hindi nakakatuwa. Fizz! Yes!
Interesting. Pero, anyways guys, ibalik muna ulit natin sa mga analysis natin. Hot and sexy.
Yes! Yummy!
Let's see. Hot and sexy is back for our draft analysis. And of course, speaking of heroes, champions rather, sino ba ang main mo, Naisou?
My main actually right now is Twisted Fate. I'm a mid. I'm a mid player. How about yourself?
Gragas.
What is Gragas?
Since the season 3 of League PC, I've been using Gragas all the way.
Is there a reason you pick Gragas, man?
Yeah. I'm happy.
Okay, so just to let you guys know, the bans for this draft is Galio, Annie, Ziggs, and Akali. So we've got these first picks going in here. Of course, Empress picking up that Kai'Sa. We still see Kai'Sa pretty much like 90% of the games, I feel like, just because Kai'Sa, even with the nerfs, like she's still very, very valuable as a AD carry. And look at Rakan. Rakan is being picked, and Julia mentioned, she hopes she sees some Rakan play. So here you go, Julia. This one's going to be for you, Dora says. And you have the Rakan pick on top of the Ori. And we have some interesting synergies going on here for Empress Phoenix. And if they lock this Garen in as well, we'll see what their last pick is. It's going to be the jungle choice here. But over on the other side, Lakan, how are you feeling about their picks over there?
So far they are more on the curve side, if you know what I mean, the curve. The spike curve, especially the Xayah. Camille can really self-sustain herself. Wukong with the early GA can really decimate with the early Cyclone together with the Glacial Fissure. Meanwhile, Rakan can really disrupt everything that you plan with the Grand Entrance and together with the Charm. And of course with the Jarvan. But I think they are planning for a Jarvan Orianna, a classic combo, Cataclysm, Shockwave, or rather a Rakan, Grand Entrance, and Orianna, Shockwave. But let's see. Still, they have the poke composition with the Corki, but more dueling for the side of Empress Phoenix.
Yeah, and as far as Lakan Esports, they have to get this game. They need this win. So these are the picks that they're going with. Could these be their comfort picks? Who knows? But they do know that they need a win, basically, right? So hopefully these are maybe their comfort picks, and they're going to go ahead and try to execute with the comp that they have going. I am excited to see the Xayah. I love to see Zaya picked and played well. And I think there's very big potential there for PJ to play this very well and provide a lot of damage output on top of having a Corki at the mid lane. It looks like so we're gonna have to see how these two work together and their overall team comp. And of course, Empress Phoenix. You know, we have some picks over here too that we're gonna get to see Kane playing on the Orianna. But as we get into the Wall Rift, guys, we're gonna go ahead and pass it back to the casters. And here we go for game number 2.
Thank you so much, hot and sexy. Y2K and Naisou. Ayun na nga, guys. So, yun. Sometimes I'm thinking that there is a Lakan here on the Empress Phoenix. I'm so excited to see it. Nakakamiss kasi makakita ng mga grand entrance ni Lakan dito. But as you can see, mas maganda na ang lineup ng Lakan Hiraya.
Aminin mo dito, Julia, no?
Sige.
Sinabi mo yung Rakan. Biglang nag-pick ng Rakan ng Empress. Ikaw drafter nila, no?
Uy, hindi. Uy, alam mo ba kanina, yung sa isang clash nila, sabi ko, kapag na-pick off nila to, pwede sila mag-early Baron. Tapos nangyari, kaya ayoko na mag-predict, Boss Izaq. Ayoko na talaga na nakakatakot.
Nostra Julia? Napakalupit.
Aya.
Well, ayun, napaka-slow ng start na to ngayon, no? Hindi sila maglalaban talaga. Kasi, tingnan mo naman yung lineup, di ba? Pag pumasok tong si Dora, aray. Pag pumasok tong si Aiko, aray din. So, walang gusto mag-risk, no? Mas lalo na, at yung gusto ng dalawang jungle na to is yung Scuttler. Since pareho sila nasa top side ngayon, no? Posible na pag nag-timer tong Scuttler na to, ang magkikita yung Jarvan tsaka itong Wukong. We might see an early fight top side.
Yes, and you know, ito talaga yung labanan talaga ng mga Scuttler because they really need that vision plus the 120 gold. Tinutulungan na nga ni Mina ang isang Kazuri dito. Yan naman talagang tama. Tulungan nyo ang jungler nyo when it comes to the Scuttler para mas mapabilis. So, napansin na dito ng isang Wukong na kinukuha na nga yung Scuttler dun sa may BR side. Ito, tinutulungan na din siya ng kanyang team which is Joey B para ba secure ang isang Scuttler. Isang Scuttler naman mga idol. Hindi talaga nagpapatay ng dalawang team na to.
Alright. There we go. But now, here's something I'm going to, I'm gonna throw out Julia, no? Isipin mo ganito.
Okay po.
Etong Camille. Hextech Ultimatum, let's say on a Kai'Sa. Delikado, di ba?
Yes, very much.
Very, very difficult, yes. Kasi, iisipin natin, merong Shockwave, merong Cataclysm, merong Charm along with the Grand Entrance from Dora. Daming posibleng mangyari kung magagawa yun ni Pei. But at the same time, no, kung gagawin yun ni Pei, isipin mo yung follow-up. Glacial Fissure, Cyclone, merong pokes ng Corki, may package, may Valkyrie, meron pang Feather Storm. AoE City ang lineup dito ng Lakan Hiraya. And it's understandably so na ayaw lumaban dito ng Empress Phoenix ngayon because if they get caught out in that kind of storm, it's going to be very, very bad for them. As much as possible, ang nakikita ko dito sa lineup nila, they wanna go for the pickoffs at least until the Kai'Sa and the Orianna are ready to match up against this composition.
Oo, tama ka naman dyan. That's right. Because the damage of that Orianna din naman masakit kapag talagang manalo siya dun sa may mid lane. Tingnan natin, dahil nag-predict na dito si Kuya Izaq, baka siya na ang drafter naman ng Lakan ni Hiraya. Pero I'm looking for, this is really a slow pace of a game. Wala tayong nakitang invade. Grabe yung pag-ward nila. Nakita naman natin dun sa may middle lane. Gusto sana mag-gank doon ni Joey B. Pero the ward is on point. Nag-sweeping na lang sila doon. Kitang-kita pala siya doon. And now it's 3 minutes. They really need to reset to prepare for that Drake.
Oo nga. Ito na. Infernal to. Hindi biro. Siyempre, gusto ng dalawang team to, no? They're gonna try everything they could to actually get that. The question is, to, timing ba? Kasi kaka-reset pa lang ng Orianna dito. Kung i-start to agad, di hindi naabot si Orianna. But you can also see, no, na nagta-timer rin etong Corki na to for that package because it's going to spawn at the exact same time as the first Drake. Knowing that there's a package right now on this Corki, it's going to be a very big deal going to Infernal. Kasi itong package na to pwedeng tumunaw. So, they wanna make
Yes.
sure they force out the package first before they attempt. Kasi hindi sila pwedeng mauuna pagkakuha dito ng Infernal Drake. Because malilintikan sila ng sobrang daming ultimates.
Oo, at laban na ng utakan to kasi on the first game, nanalo talaga dito ang Empress Phoenix. Pero now, Lakan Hiraya is starting that Drake at nilalabas nila ng Drake dito para hindi ganun magkaroon ng vision. And titignan natin dito kung kaya bang i-contest ng Empress Phoenix because na-reset na naman ng Infernal Drake. They really have to think really great about this kung paano sila magpo-position dito kasi nakita naman natin madami din namang crowd control dito ng Empress Phoenix and look at that damage from that Orianna for that Brom. Take it away, Kuya Izaq.
Ang papasok na nga ang package ginamit pang zone out dito. Pumasok na naman with the grand entrance. Pamamatay si Wukong doon. Pero hindi pa tapos kasi si Lakan naman ang susunod. Si Mina, tamang takbo muna. Pero munti ka na siyang mahuli doon pagkatapos nilang magbakbakan na zone out na tuloy ang Lakan Hiraya dyan. Pero wait lang po, makakasteal pa ba? Mukhang hindi na. That is Empress Phoenix taking the Infernal Drake in this game. It's a 1-for-1. And that, my friends, is gonna be a very, very big win. Not for Lakan Hiraya, but for Empress Phoenix. They only lost the support. They took out JWB in the process. That's a jungler. Tapos nakuha pa nila yon. Hindi na basta-basta mako-contest ng Lakan Hiraya to pag tumamba jungler na. Bakit? Kasi wala na silang smite.
True, tama ka naman dyan. That's right. Nakita natin yung grand entrance doon ng Lakan. That was really impressive from that Dora. And, you know, alam mo naman may charm doon ng Lakan. Yun talaga yung naging highlight sa akin kasi nagkaroon ng time ang Empress Phoenix para makapag-position kung paano nila matitake down dito sa isang JWB. You know, it's really hard. Lalo na kapag nakuhaan ka ng unang objective, kailangan mo mag-contest dito for that Rift Herald. Hindi nila pwedeng ibigay ito sa Empress Phoenix kung gusto pa nilang makakuha ng objective. They can even, you know, trade some turrets. Sometimes yun yung trade eh. Diba nag-trade ka ng turrets when it comes to the Drake. Pero wala silang na-trade.
No, it's it's the buy time game na ginawa dito ng Empress Phoenix, which was really smart because they knew that the package was on the timer. You know, with a timer like that, they cannot force it out. They're gonna need to wait. And since they waited just enough, no, napilitan na gamitin ni Penguin yung yung package na yon. Without a package, you already saw the impact. And look at that! What an engage coming in from Lakan! That's two going down! Speaking of the devil, now Aiko, Penguin, going down, no package whatsoever. That's an immediate turn with, again, Dora being the enabler on this team. 3-1 na po. May Infernal na sila. May Herald pa. 2,000 ang lamang ngayon dito ng Empress Phoenix.
Ngayon ko pala talaga kapag kalaban mo yung Lakan when the on point of that grand entrance will give you the chance to do a good positioning for a team fight and ultimate wipeout. Sinundan pa ng J4 which is the Kazuri. Talaga hindi sila makatakot dun and you know, they have to anticipate kung paano magsiset up dito yung Lakan kasi siya talaga yung initiator. Wala na siyang paki kung mamatay siya basta magawa na lang niya yung part niya na makapag-set siya eh. Yun yung nangyayari, Boss Izaq. My goodness gracious.
Napakaganda ng mga setups dito. And it was the same case in game 1, no? Ito si Dora, 'di ba? Nagiging explorer talaga sa sobrang lupit. 'Di ba? The setup, the stuns, the knockups. Did it on Brom, doing it on Lakan this time. Hindi biro. Not to mention, nakakatakas pa siya. Probably the first time, hindi nangyari yun. Pero wait. Uy, munti ka na. 4 yun. Kung nasalubog nila at nahuli na si Pawi, that would have been good for Lakan Hiraya. But right now, no, playing safe, playing smart is Empress Phoenix, making sure they don't lose any casualties as they maintain a 4,000 gold lead.
Yup, tama ka naman dyan, Boss Izaq, because they have to maintain this kind of setup para naman mapabilis lang or to make sure na mas maganda pa rin ang gagawin nila to their next strategy kasi nakita naman natin dito may middle turret pa din naman ang both side. As you can see, kapag na-take down mo na middle turret, yung turret dun sa middle, mas mabilis nang mapupush yan until to the Nexus. Yan yung pinakamabilis na maipupush. Kaya kailangan protektahan dito ng Lakan Hiraya
at all cost sa mga inhibitor turrets sila. Kung nakikita naman natin dito si Pei onto the top lane. Talagang pinipressure niya dito si Garen not to push lanes because nakapush siya kanina si Garen doon sa may bottom turret. And dito na din yung buong kupanan ng Lakan, Hiraya. They want to take that Mina. Titignan natin kung magiging successful ba because the Rift Herald is onto the middle lane.
Tama ka naman dyan, Madam Julia. Habang pumupunta na ang Herald dito sa gitna mo, magkakabakbaka naman dito sa taas. The ultimate was committed on a clone. That was a big whiff. But that was a really, really smart dodge coming from JWB. To break it down, no? Julia, ginamit ni JWB yung minion wave to see if there was a ward. Spots it out, gets caught under the bush, fight breaks out, dodges the Damascene Judgment, and gets out fine. But what happened as a result? Oo, nagpakita sila topside, meaning they knew for a fact that there would be no jungle to contest that Drake, with a Cloud Drake going to the side of Empress Phoenix yet again. This time, they can actually force the issue as they go into the second tower. They're not going to let that happen though, as Lakan Hiraya come in with an answer. Actually gonna take out Mina there. And with Mina going down, it's 3 for 2 now in terms of kills with this Kaisa just farming up a storm. May evolution na siya pagdating sa Icathian Rain. Yung supercharge niya, coming soon. Isang recurve bow na lang, tapos na yan. And that is going to get Pawi online completely. 2-0-1 ang Kaisa na to ngayon.
Online na talaga yung Kaisa. She doesn't really need to go with the team fight. Talaga nagpa-farm lang siya. And for the Lakan, you know, I'm seeing a lot of potential here. Kaya siguro nila yun. But the Lakan, again, sakit sa ulo. Nakita naman natin yung grand entrance na naman niya sa Tribe Rush. Sinwerte na si Joey B para lang makatakas pa dun sa Garen. Kung yung sinabi mo, nakita niyang nakapag-dodge siya dun, napakagandang utakan yun. Honestly, kung ako yun, hindi ko na magagawa yun. Pero the macro management of the Empress Phoenix is really on point. Yung communication nila, di ba? Nakuha na naman nila objective dun sa Drake. Kasi alam, dahil nga sinabi ni Boss Izaq, alam nila na wala naman jungle doon para maagawan nun. They took that chance to get that objective. And, you know, kahit ganito lang yung score, intense yung ginagawa nila kasi they're trying their best to secure this game.
Tama ka naman dyan, Madam Julia.
Grabe talaga ang Empress Phoenix. I mean, like, you know, the set. Iba pa yung game nila dito sa game 2. Parang practice pa lang yung game 1 nila.
Ano yan? Makikita natin ngayon, no? Lakan Hiraya, they have really good micro based on what we saw from the team fights. Pero the macro plays, no? It's putting Empress Phoenix in this position where they're ahead. They're playing smart by maintaining this lead. And since they're maintaining the lead, they're making sure that there's no way for this team to come back. The Valkyrie, ginamit na po. Tamang takbo. Tamang layas lang. Penguin's gonna stay alive, but you see 3 members of Empress Phoenix right now zoning out the Skorky away from the farm, clearing the wave, and now rotating towards the top side. Pwede nilang mahuli yung Saya dito, but I don't think they're gonna be there right now to actually catch anyone out. So that is gonna be another stalemate, but you're already seeing, no, control over the map, it's on the side of Empress Phoenix.
Yup, yun yung sinasabi natin, Boss Izaq eh. Magaling sa micro talaga dito yung Lakan Hiraya, pero the macro management, yung communication na Empress Phoenix dito, on point talaga. Nakita mo, nagsasama-sama sila sa top turret and may mag-reset dito para lang to get that items. Pero nakita naman natin si Mina. Sobrang tanke na ni Mina. Hindi mo na basta-basta mapipin down yan. Talagang KKS na nga lang yun eh. Pang last hita na lang yan kapag nag-ultimate yan sa kahit kanino, especially to the Corky. Si Penguin. Ang cute naman na name niya, Penguin. Isa yan sa mga target talaga ni Garen.
Oh, you have a stasis now on Penguin. Aside from the Triforce, of course, and the Infinity Edge, isa na lang kulang niya. It's either the Rapid Fire Cannon or a Static Shiv. Whichever one Penguin picks up here, that's going to allow this Corky to come online. Kasi yun na talaga. Yung first 3 na yon, core items niya, allowing this Corky to deal lots and lots of damage. Not to mention, no, adding, let's say, something like a Executioner's Calling. yung heal, yung sustain coming in from Empress Phoenix, it's going to die out completely. And it's going to be all eyes, yet again, on Dora and Akane to make sure this team stays alive.
Yup. Look at that aggressiveness of the Empress Phoenix. Hinahabol na nila onto the backline here. Kazuri want to get one pick off. Pero napakaganda na disengage. Pero si Jubavi naliligaw doon sa likod ng Empress Phoenix. Oh my Gucci Wap. My Gucci
Again,
Wap
no,
team.
ilan na yan, mabibilang na natin eh. Dalawang ultimate na pa mga kaibigan ang inilaga ni Joey gamit ang clone.
Solid si Joey V talaga sa pagdadodge, you know? Sometimes gusto niya din yan, umilag kayo sa mga ganyang parts sa game. Grabe yung flexibility niya sa kanyang kamay, pero low health for that Kazuri. Here comes ang redemption na bato ng isang Lakan, Hiraya. Everyone is low health on the side of that Empress Phoenix, pero napakatigas.
Oy!
Ninalilang naman! My goodness gracious, ano sinasabi ko sa inyo?
God!
Empress Phoenix winning again! That team fight, akala na it's gonna be a redemption for the Lakan Hiraya, but ano ba? Kuya Izaq. Kuya Izaq.
My God, Dora!
Ano ba?
Dora the Explorer!
Lakan.
Di ba? Hindi na Explorer. Dora the Destroyer na to eh. Nakita mo naman, di ba? Yes,
Oo.
beautiful team fight setup coming in. Ang ganda ng ginawa doon ng Lakan Hiraya to make sure na magkumpulan sila para makapag-set up sila with a Cyclone, with a Glacial Fissure. But what happened in the end? They could not do it at all because it was the power of Dora knocking everyone up with a grand entrance, turning that fight on itself, leading to a Baron take. Commendable attempt by Pei. No, tinry niya agawin yung Baron doon against 3 na sobrang low na. But you know for a fact that this Camille is not gonna be able to deal enough damage considering how far behind they are. You are looking at a 9k gold lead, 3 dragons on the side of Empress Phoenix. Things are starting to get really tough, and again, we're back to the same old story. Can Lakan Hiraya come back from this? Because if they can, they're gonna need the Elder Dragon to help
Yun na
them.
naman ang ating Nostra. If they can actually get that Elder Dragon, kung aabot ba talaga sa Elder Day? Kasi alam naman natin dito, Empress Phoenix, pag nakuha nila ang Baron buff, nakita mo naman yung sinabi mo nung unang game natin, grabe sila mag-spread out ng buff nila para na makapag-push ng mga inhibitor turrets. And yun nga yung sinasabi mo, Dora, the destroyer of the team fight. Nakita naman natin yung napaka-beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, here comes the ultimate of the J4 and the Camille na mauubos din ng isang Pei. They're trying to disengage. Pero si Jubavi pumasok sa lima. Umamatay kaya with the Zonyas. Here comes the Cyclone again.
Dora!
A killing spree for that Oriana. The grand entrance of that Lakan was on point, and this is gonna be a GG. GG na ba to? Boss Izaq kasi Tatlo ata. Dalawa pala ang nawala dito on the side of the Lakan Hiraya. And look at that damage. Plus the Baron buff. Is it a GG?
The macro plays right now coming in from Empress Phoenix. They did not go for the Nexus. They're going for the Jugular right here. They want to take out these towers. They're using the Baron buff to their advantage. They're gonna take down the mid lane as well. Garen's all alone there, soaking up a lot of damage. The package was used, but it was all for nothing. Hindi lumagpas ng terrain. They tried so hard, but the comeback play coming in. There goes the Demacia Judgment. It's gonna be enough to deal lots of damage and shove them back. Grand Entrance this time is not gonna connect, but with the Nexus exposed, that is a 2-0 in favor of Empress Phoenix.
Congratulations! 2-0, but ano ba ang masasabi ng hot and sexy post-analysis natin? Y2K and Naisou, take it away.
What a game number 2 right there. And it's such a, I mean, kill wise, it's a low kill count type of game, right? 11-5. But if you just look at the board here, the stats and everything else, you're gonna see a different story here. And again, I think as Izaq called it, Dora the Destroyer. You know, just well played on that Rakan and just setting those things up, the quickness, using those and the knockups up to set that team up for victory there. So,
Mhm.
how did you feel about this game, and what are some things that you noticed?
I would start with a specific time frame. Of course, 5 minute mark, getting the Infernal in a 1-1 kill. That's not really devastating enough. And then the 7 minute mark, the Herald steal with a grand entrance quickness combo in Cataclysm securing 2 kills for Empress Phoenix. Around that time, it's pretty stale. Like they're trying to pressure each other with abilities, whatnot, trying not to be get caught and whatsoever. 40-minute mark, that's the turning point. Grand entrance once again with the proper combo, got 4 kills for Empress Phoenix on the blue side. I mean the blue buff side of. I mean, yeah, the blue buff side, and then
Yep.
around 16 minutes, Camille tried to steal the Baron, but again, it's not enough since the damage is too much. And then look at the graph.
Yeah.
Like in that mark, even though there's nothing happening, the farm just keeps on going. The CS is keeps on going. Objectives keeps on going. As you see in here, how many objectives that they take. So a total of 4 with a Rift Herald. And then
Yeah.
it's been pretty stale until the right timing, the right grad entrance, the right quickness always hits on point. I mean, they tried to pick off. I mean, Camille being so aggressive, but again, being the tankiness of the Jarvan together with a burst of Oriana, again, she cannot handle it. And then the last part of the team fight, again, with the Rakan being the star factor.
Yeah, I mean, again, it comes down to objectives here. Very even throughout that game until, like you said, Dora was able to make those plays on the recon, set up the team for grabbing those objectives. And if we take a look at the stats here as well, you're going to see a big spike in damage. Look at the Arcane on
Oriana.
Oriana, right? Like that.
Mhm.
As I mentioned, I'm a fan of Akane. I'm a fan of Akane. She does a great
Mhm.
job on all her picks that she plays at mid, and just the damage output on her alone was incredible. And got to give it up to Corky over there, Penguin, I believe, trying her best. Unfortunately, it just turned into a snowball situation with all those objectives. They're so important.
Mhm. Yep, and also Akane doing a good job with the follow up. That's what they need, especially with the combo of the quickness and all of that that Akane can dish out, and especially the Jarvan. Shockwave can delete almost your entire team. I mean, I guess they tried. I mean, Lakan tried to somehow retaliate on the aggression with, of course, the Braum and the Zaya. I mean, Featherstorm, you can hold them, but the damage is still stale at that moment. They try to somehow get pick off, but when they try to get pick offs, suddenly someone will eventually comes to the rescue, and Empress Phoenix turning the pickoffs into their kills instead, which is a really good readings from Empress Phoenix, and of course, I really give huge kudos, of course, to Lakan Esports on trying their best and holding their ground
Mm.
until possibly a proper opportunity comes in, but Empress Phoenix gave it all up and win the game.
Yep. And so that secures the series for Empress Phoenix. And, with that being said, that is the analysis. We're going to go ahead and pass it back to our casters, Julia and Izaq.
Hello guys! Welcome to Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising! At kami ulit ang naging shoutcaster nyo. Napaka-intense nun guys! Nakita naman natin sa comment section na solid talaga yung mga nangyayari dito, and sorry. Sorry dahil medyo maingay, pero ngayon ay may cast din dito sa ating studio. Pero ano ba? Kay Izaq, ikaw, ano ba yung naramdaman mo dun sa laro na yun? Kasi syempre, puro tayo oh my god eh.
Well, to sum everything up, we saw very, very solid performances. And now we determined, sino top 4 ng Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising. We already know who it is. it's DR Hellcats, it's Next Play Tempest, it's Genki Amori, and of course, it's Empress Phoenix. These 4 teams, no, magtutuloy ang bakbakan bukas. We're gonna be seeing DR Hellcats go up against Next Play Tempest. Mainit yan! First series pa nga! And right after that, we have, of course, Genki Amori going up against Empress Phoenix. Macro for macro, dito natin makikita yan. The losers of these 2 semi-final series are going to battle for third after this. After those 2 games, no? Pagkatapos nun, rekta na tayo, best of 5, grand finals, whoever makes it, winners of the first 2 games, bukas na bukas, no? Dire-diretso na tayo, best of 5, malalaman natin sino magiging champion ng Women Rising. Of course, Madam Julia, napakaganda ng parating. Pero it looks like we are gonna be done for today. Anything else you would like to mention before we go?
Yes, and guys, do like and follow the Liga Adarna Women Rising. You have, yung may mga giveaway kami dito. Nakita naman, hi! Shoutout to Zed Alejana and the Wild Reef hanggang Mabulag na nandito ngayon sa live stream natin. And also guys, sumali kayo sa mga pag-giveaway dito ng Liga Adarna. You can win 700 wild cores. Kailangan nyo lang i-share yung stream, i-like ang page namin, and also use the hashtag LA Women Rising. Ayun na nga guys, magkita-kita tayo bukas para sa finals. We are your shoutcaster. I'm Julia Napz.
And I am Izaq Casts. We'll see you on the next one. Peace!